You're tuned in to the Kansas City Weather Report, your daily source for the latest local forecast right here in KC. Whether you're planning your commute, weekend barbecue, or just trying to figure out if you need that extra layer, Wes has you covered. So let's dive into today's forecast.
Welcome to the Kansas City Weather Reports. I'm meteorologist Wes Beery. Today is Tuesday, April 8th, and here's what's up with the weather. I'm going to be honest right off the bat, which I actually am always honest off the bat, in the middle, and at the end. But there's just not much going on, which is lovely as we're getting into, I wouldn't say like nowhere near the peak of a storm season, of a severe weather season, but I mean, we're definitely going into the active period of it. So it's great. It's perfect. I love it because it's going to get busy eventually, for sure. So let's enjoy it, everyone, all of us. Cold this morning, about 25 to 30 degrees for temperatures if you're stepping out the door before 7 a.m. If you're getting out there after that, it'll be like 30 to 35. Lunchtime temperatures look to be at about 50, lower 60s for this afternoon. Great conditions. Sunny, 60s, a little bit of a breeze. Very good. Chilly, again, for tonight, but not as bad. I mean, it'll be about 55 degrees, I think, for the time frame of about 9 p.m. to 3 a.m., and then tomorrow morning, Wednesday, will be at about 50 degrees in the morning. And then Wednesday, about 75 degrees. Slight chance for some light rain in the morning, and then a little cold front comes through on Thursday, and it'll knock us down to 70. Slight chance for a shower or a thunderstorm on Thursday afternoon. And then Friday, it's still a little cooler. It's still like 70 degrees on Friday, mostly sunny. It will be a little windy. I'll say that, Thursday, Friday, a little on the windy side, but not bad. The weekend looks awesome there. 76 and 82. Those are my forecast high temperatures for the weekend. Not even annoyingly windy, just warm. It will be, at least, there'll be a breeze out there on Sunday, but this is not like super windy. You can't enjoy the outside conditions. No, this is some really nice weather for Saturday and Sunday. That may be the fifth time I've said that in this podcast. I'm going to have a nice counter until I can think of a better word to describe the weather. Sunday, 82. And then we get to Monday, slight chance of rain, down to 70. It's still about 70 degrees. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then, the really only question I have about next week is, when's the cold front coming through? What's the coolest day? And how fast do we warm back up? So Tuesday may end up being 65. Might be some thunderstorms on Wednesday, and then we go warmer back up into the middle 70s again on Thursday. But, we'll just worry about that later. I don't really see any chances for severe weather other than a low chance on Monday and a low chance on next Wednesday. Beautiful. I have nothing to talk about. This is great. I love it. I'll recap the forecast, though. This morning, about 30. 62 this afternoon, 73 Wednesday, 70 on Thursday. A couple of the rain chances there for Wednesday and Thursday. Near 70 for Friday. Perfect Friday evening weather. 75 for Saturday, about 80 for Sunday, and about 70 for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday of next week. Cool. Thanks so much for joining me for this edition of the Kansas City Weather Report. You can find me on social media at Wes Weather. And by the way, if you prefer a more long-form discussion about weather phenomena, I have another podcast with my buddy and former classmate, Evan Chikvera, who works in Birmingham with the very famous James Spann. Works just underneath James Spann. And we have a podcast on here called Weather Wise Guys. And it's about an hour-long podcast we do once a week. And we dive deeper into the latest weather happenings and explaining some weather that goes on around the country. So give us a listen. We're on Spotify and YouTube. Have a good one.